Initialize sequence. Now.
Yeah. Fuck your girl. Yeah.
So,
Now I'm hyped.
man,
2 years, I've never had a theme song. The homeboy CJ, part of my Gonzo's House crew, he would have been my CJ Sickness. He would have been my co-host tonight. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get here, so we're running it. I got bunny ears because Easter's coming up,
fuck yeah, man.
right? I
Hell
mean,
yeah.
I never really liked Easter before. Like, I mean, yeah, it never resonated with me. You know what I mean? But now that I got another little baby, I'm like, Easter's kind of cool. I mean, it's hard on the wallet, but it's cool.
Yeah. It ain't as hard on the wall as Christmas is.
No, well, no, man.
You
The
only got to buy fucking chocolate and shit like that.
Oh no, dude. My lady, the living dead girl, bro. She got him a splash pad, a big old sand turtle, one of those big ass turtles. You put sand in it, some play, some play blow up pool, freaking slide. I know I missed another shit too, bro. Like she goes all out for Easter, and she planned for this 9 months ago. What's up, Marcy? Yeah, 9 months ago, she bought that damn turtle. Like she's always ahead of everything. We've already got his August birthday stuff.
God damn.
Yeah, she makes sure nothing fucks nothing up. We always have like a 6 month in advance. But birthday hits me harder than Christmas. Thank you. I like my ears. I like my ears. I forgot to highlight these so you can see the comments too. That's a wonderful supporter of ours. She's standing in our wedding. She's a bridesmaid. You're awesome, Marcy. Thank you. So tonight, anyways, guys, yeah, this is a couch. I didn't even introduce it or nothing. No, she ain't got her ears on. But I introduced this is Couch. I'm DJ Gonzo, and it's already a shit show of sorts. Tonight we have N8Money on. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? What's up?
So I was trying to peg back on how we started talking. It was over an interview you watched, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I hit you up after I saw Danny Diablo on here.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Let's talk about so much energy. Diablo, man. I was getting like nauseous just watching him. But he's so what he says though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's awesome, man.
Yeah, hey, that dude's a legend though. He's definitely a legend. But I think we after that we bonded over SRH stuff and shit like that, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because you came out of a metal band, right?
Yeah, I'm still in a metal band. I'm encrypted, KRYPTID. But I'm doing my solo music as well. So, just doing all kinds of shit.
Yeah, and I've seen that. I've started seeing as I've been on your feed more and more and more. I started seeing you're involved and do a lot of different things. I saw you were at the metal band one, and now you're doing your solo. This is how we started talking. I was like, yeah, bro, I hit you up. I was like, yeah, bro, fuck, I want to get your ass on. Let's do this interview. And you just released a song. I'm horrible about this. Like the other day, right? I know I listened to it.
I released a full album on March 13th. And then on Saturday, I released a music video from that album.
That's what it was. I've been so hit and miss with Facebook because I keep catching bands.
Yeah.
And just because I forget, I can't say dumb stuff, right? You can't tell a homie he's ugly. You catch a 30-day man. I mean, fuck, dude. He was saying words about himself.
The album's called Grip the Mic. It's out on Spotify and all that shit. It's on all the platforms. and I'm gonna keep dropping music videos here and there. I got a video out now for the song called "Kill It." That's on YouTube, and then on April 10th, which is 410, I'm dropping the video for the song 410, and
Okay,
that's
no.
410 is the area code for Maryland, where I
Right.
live, and it's got Isolated Beings on it with me. That's a local horrorcore band from Maryland. If you've never heard of them before, they're on that track with me. And we got that video coming out on Saturday, April 10th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't heard a lot of Maryland rappers, and you'll kill me for this. There's only one Maryland rappers I've really heard. I believe they're from Maryland. Warrack.
Who is it?
Warrack?
I'm not familiar.
No, I believe they're out of Maryland too. They're hard to cover because they're either really, really horrible, or they're really good, or they're really good at selling this image of being really horrible. I don't know, but the only one I've ever heard. It's the dude that jumps off of buildings at every Facebook video he does. He jumps off of like a trash can or something, and he just starts rapping to his phone. Sounds horrible, but they're actually not too horribly bad. Like,
Gotcha.
you know what I mean?
That.
Yeah, I mean, at least okay. Because I don't want to sound fucked up too, because I ain't hating on anybody's dream or anything else. You know what I mean? Because I suck too. But I want to know if they're like really suck, or if like they were smart in putting their stuff out there for making themselves, because they catch so much hate that I know that they're out there so much to everybody. You know what I mean? They really get out there. So it's just a different way of going about it. But that's other than that, Maryland, I haven't heard anybody like you're the first, bro. Really?
Well, that's cool, man. I mean, Isolated Beings, they've been around for a long time. They're definitely a wicked shit kind of a band. They got quite a few albums out.
Yeah, I just hadn't heard of them, but there's a lot of underground I haven't heard of. You know what I mean? And I realize, especially for me, it's because I grew up on the West Coast. I grew up in Southern California, so I a lot of the East Coast and a lot of horrorcore I didn't really get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I came into ICP and everything late because I came in through Cottonmouth, Kingston, SRH. West Coast juggalos,
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a lot of people out there. So that's why I always write down when people tell me. So I want to go check people out because I don't know enough. That's one of the reasons why I do this show. Is to learn more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, how long have you been into all that now?
I mean, into music itself, but doing this, I've been doing this for almost 4 years. I started with Underground Wicked Radio. And then I started The Couch and Gaza Styles Radio, and I've worked for a few other ones, but Underground Wicked Radio was probably the biggest one I was in, and that was like 3 years ago. And that's what really
remember hearing about that. Yeah, I do remember hearing that name and seeing the advertisements and shit for it.
Yeah. Underground Wicked Radio is still going. All love to DJ Snickers and his lady Meduzi and shit. Like he helped me a lot getting into this. You know what I mean? I always tell everyone too, like the first time you guys come on, it's so much of the basic questions to get to know each other. But by the time you get around to the show a second time, bro, we're just gonna be kicking it and bullshitting because that's what the show is. It's kicking it and bullshitting. I don't give a fuck what we talk about as long as we put your stuff out there. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you having me on here, man.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. Okay, so what? Because you went from metal band, which you're still in, to doing your solo stuff. Now, what caused the changeover? Is it because there's similarities in what was going on and to what you want to do as your own, or?
There's a lot of different reasons, to be honest with you. I mean, there's a lot of different reasons. Some of the first ones that come to mind are that it's the level of productivity that I'm able to have as N8Money far exceeds what I'm able to do with a band, for the sheer fact that you got, first off, scheduling conflicts with band members, and that's nothing against the band members. That's just life. You know what I'm saying? And people want music all the time. You know what I mean? They want you release songs all the time, music videos all the time. And that's really hard to do when you have a band with multiple members in it. Um, Also, you get creative differences. Somebody might, not want to do something that you want to do, and that slows the process down even more.
Right,
Whereas
right,
when I do Nate Money, I'll get behind my laptop and I'll just start making music, you know, and I'll do 10 songs and that's an album. Another
right,
10
right,
songs and that's an album. I mean, as long as I'm happy with the songs, it's an album. And then also in the rap music and the hip hop music, you get all the features and everything, and that helps spread your name. You know what I'm saying? And whereas in metal, you don't really do that a whole lot, and a lot of the reason that you don't is because of the way the songs are structured. It's a little bit harder to fit people in to it like
right.
that. You know what but however, my band Cryptid does have a music video coming out featuring Danny Diablo. So
Oh,
he's in the video and he's on the song, and that song's called Immortal. And I'll probably drop it in May or early June. So
okay.
I still have stuff coming out with Cryptid. It's just not as much, if that makes sense.
Right. And that totally makes sense because when I go to look at booking people, it's so much easier to do hip hop and do a solo artist, than it is
Yeah,
a whole band because the pay structures and stuff. It's a much harder way of going about it. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And yeah, I mean, because look, like me and my partner for our Behold the Fuckery shit we're working on, even for just two of us, scheduling conflicts 150 miles between us. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It causes, to where things don't get moving as quick as possible. And I tend to find that I start doing my stuff, you know what I mean? Versus
yeah,
what we're working together, because especially me being new, like even with quarantine and stuff, I just can't do it back and forth over this. It just,
mm,
you know what I mean? And even recording is it's best when it's together. I mean, I know mixing mastering, brings it all together, but I think it's best when like everyone's in the same, the same room, it's the same air, it's the same sound, you know what I mean? Same bass,
yeah,
per
yeah,
se. So I think it is really a lot easier for somebody to do it solo, and that's not a knock to a band or anything else like that. But like you said, you're able to put your hands and do what you need to do for everything without pretty much any restrictions and stuff.
mm. Now, the other thing to do with what I was talking about, it has nothing to do with the scheduling conflicts and stuff like that. But I've liked this kind of music for a long time, and with Cryptid, I only kind of just touch on it a little bit. You know what I mean? Whereas with Nate Money, I go full head on into it because like some of my biggest musical influences are like Insane Clown Posse, Cottonmouth Kings, Twisted, Danny Diablo. I like his band, but him himself as a rapper is an
Yeah,
influence. Uh,
yeah,
Necro, trying to think. There's a lot of them. Those are some of the main ones that come to mind now, because like growing up, I was into heavy metal, like Slipknot, Machine Head, Fear
yeah,
Factory, all that shit. And then I was also real into ICP, and a lot of people that like metal didn't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's
right,
like I always had this little like thing that I was into that other people weren't into, but I always kept it with me. You know what I mean?
right,
And
right,
I just I don't know. It's an urge to make music that has that influence in it. You know what I'm saying?
right. Yeah, see, for me, it wasn't so hard, like, because, like, in the West Coast, like, genre bending is what everybody was doing, Like, I grew up
Uh,
on, like, Headpiece, System of a Down, that had that
oh,
element,
I love
especially,
that BD. That's
especially,
another big influence.
yeah, absolutely. I'd have to say the same for me, dude. I'm really trying hard. Okay, I'm really trying hard to get Jared on. I went through straight to him, and I went through my connections, and I'm hoping. So, Jared, bro, if you're watching, fucking come on the couch already, god damn it. We already have his label, Obnoxious. Have you checked out Obnoxious yet? From SRH?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm friends with him on Facebook.
Yeah, he's coming on next week.
Cool.
He'll be on the couch next week.
Cool.
Yeah. Good old.
Nice.
And he's polarizing too, because some people don't film, some people do. I like him.
You're ugly.
And I am ugly as fuck. Guess living dead, girl.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, everybody's gonna like something, everybody's gonna not like something, you know what I mean?
But see, that's where down to the person. I like the person. I vibe with you. That's why you're on the show. You know what I mean? Like I vibe with like I like to vibe with people. Otherwise my show sucks. You know, I'm not the this dude. I just like having conversations with people.
Yeah.
You know? And it's
Okay, so was that was in agreement to he's not too great at this and he kind of sucks, or like was that just in a and like I get what you're saying? Because I kind of feel like that was an agreement to you kind of suck and you're not too great at this.
No, you can totally tell the truth on it too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who you at? What are you asking me?
She said, did you say yes to the fact that I suck at this? Or
no, I don't think you suck at this.
I think he sucks at it. You can tell him it's okay.
Suck at the fuck now. I'm having a good time, man.
Right? Hey, everybody says that she's the best part of the show, though. They just pop on to her and tell me to shut the fuck up. You're fucking stupid.
What you drinking on?
Some Nos.
Okay.
Not a sponsor, but it is my drink of the show.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's just a replacement for drugs. Pretty much. I mean, it's probably the best energy drink I've ever had. I've tried all of them. I'm not into bangs and shit.
Yeah, I've never been able to drink a whole fucking energy drink. I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. It's just something about it. It's like fucking thick or something. I can't explain
it. Hey, I could get that. Like Monster's thick like that, and it's like makes your teeth chalky. I don't have that issue with Moss. It's got almost like a grapefruity kind of like. It tastes good. Like I would drink it on regular. It's
you do drink it on a regular. What do you mean? I would drink.
I would drink it like soda.
You do drink it like soda.
Okay, well, yeah, but it's great as a slushie. I'm just saying, like you freeze that sucker, it's good.
That shit don't make you like all fucking wired and make you not be able to go to sleep and shit.
Dude, he'll drink this and during the show and be done with the show in like 30 minutes after the show. We'll go to bed.
Yeah, they don't bother me no more, bro. But I have a history that's behind me now of some real bad abuse. That this ain't nothing.
Well, I'm glad that it's in the past, man.
Oh, definitely, brother. I have to say, coming up in June. No, wait, June.
Maybe
July. No, July 14th. 5 years.
Congratulations.
I just smoked weed, and we have someone back in. We got this person in the chat. It's either S having fun or shaving fun. I think it's shaving fun. We have no clue who the fuck this is.
Shaving fun?
Yeah, and this person pops on all the time, talks mad shit. And I'm pretty sure he's going to our wedding. I'm pretty sure I know who it is. I think it's my pastor, my minister. He talks a lot of shit, though.
Of all the people, your pastor talks shit?
Yeah. Okay, let me verify in this. Okay, so me and Living Dead Girl get married July 4th. You make it Arizona, come on out, bro.
Awesome.
We're getting married, and I had to see, we wanted someone to marry us, and I was like, I don't want like the just peace stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to become a minister. So I went and became an online minister. Like I can baptism and marry people legally.
Gotcha.
Right. So just to see about it. So we talked to a friend of ours, and I was like, bro, will you marry us? Because he's a godly person, you know? So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, why don't you do this for me, bro? And he said, yeah, and became a minister. So he's going to marry us. So even though it's my minister, It's not like my man. I don't. Oh, I went to church with him once, but he don't like church me. Yeah. Long story short.
Congratulations on you getting married.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm getting divorced.
Congratulations, man. How long you been with your fiance?
5 years.
Cool, man.
Right.
Been together a while, you know what I mean? It ain't like you're rushing into it and all that. So
We did that in the beginning. I knew her like a month and a half. Met her on a twisted site we were both admins on, and traveled to North Carolina to meet her there. And the rest is history.
man, that's a long travel for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it was like 3,000 miles, something like that,
Damn.
on a
What makes it
Greyhound
even
bus.
worse is I was in Michigan and moving to North Carolina. He was in California. Like I wasn't even settled either.
We went and stayed with somebody for a bit.
Gotcha. Now, what part of California are you from?
I'm from San Bernardino in the Inland Empire.
Okay. Okay, yeah. That
Yeah,
makes sense of your Cottonmouth Kings and all that.
right.
That's right in that area, isn't it?
Yeah, most
The
definitely. Well, because they're in Placentia and St. Dog and Big Hoss. Big Hoss is like my brother, dude. I talk to him at least every couple weeks. I love the hell out of the guy. Um, they're from the IE. They're from the 909, now 951 area code, Riverside. And everyone else is from Placentia in Orange County.
like how many miles is Placentia in Orange County from where you grew up? Is it like real
Less
close?
60 miles, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, because,
All
yeah, I
right.
think not that far because we're about 60 miles from LA and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a whole different Shaving Fun, stop lying. You know it's in Kingman. Fuck, who is this? If you come to the wedding, you better tell me who the fuck you are. But you're invited. You're on like all these shows. I don't know who the fuck you are. I'm offering rewards.
You
Yeah,
into
but
you into BMX and dirt bikes and all that shit?
yeah, I was into stealing them and then going and selling them for drugs.
The dirt bikes?
No, not so much dirt bikes, the BMXs and stuff. I
Yeah,
like dirt
yeah. Well,
bikes.
what's
I've
that?
never, I like dirt bikes, but I've never actually rode a dirt bike. I've rode quads and shit. I just never was around the dirt bikes and stuff. Like my little area where I grew up in, we were a little more on the urban side. I didn't get into all that until I moved out to the high desert and stuff.
Yeah,
It took,
man. I got a pretty nice BMX bike.
yeah.
Yeah, it's Fiend. I don't know if you're familiar with that brand, but it's pretty nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I had to get a nice one because I was riding around on a cheap one, and I kept on the fucking crank kept fucking up, and I had to keep on fixing the ball bearings
Yeah.
because I mean I didn't have any money at the time, and I was fucking jumping a piece of shit BMX, and that don't work for a guy that's 200 something pounds. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
so I had to get it. I had to get a nice one. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, man, that's fun, man. I love riding bikes with my son. We put our bikes in the van and go to the skate park and shit like that. It's a good
Right.
time.
I did
Yeah.
that. I did that. Dude, you need to deal with this Shaving Fun. We're not giving you the address over the phone and how you get here, fool.
You need to message us directly. I'm not
Yeah.
like blasting it over the.
Message the Gonzo Sales page. Message us personally. Reveal yourself. Yeah, I didn't get to do that. I mean, I had a daughter. She's 23, and I got a 19-month-old boy. So I hope to be able to do that. But at my age, I might be in a wheelchair while he's riding his bike. I don't know.
Dude, I've seen motherfuckers hit ramps on wheelchairs.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be down to do it. I mean, what else? What else I got? I might as well. I mean, I'd be down for it. I got plenty of scars to say I have done dumb shit.
Yeah. On 420, Tuesday, April 20th, I'm having a live stream. Well, live stream is and it's gonna be airing on YouTube, Facebook, and it's gonna be me, Gunsmoke RYD. It's a rapper from the same town as me. I work with him a lot. We help each other out. Old Man West, another guy from Maryland, is gonna be on there. Bloodlust is gonna be on there. Have you seen any of that on my page?
Yeah, I've shared it. I shared a couple. There was a video with your hype man.
Yeah, that was me and my hype man AJ Slice.
Yeah.
But Bloodlust is a different character. He looks like a demon. I don't know if you saw that video.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. Bloodlust is going to be performing on the 420 show, and also Isolated Beings, the band that I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
They're going to be on there too. So it's going to be 5 different artists doing like 15 to 20-minute sets, and it's just going to be a fun little thing for 420. So I wanted to talk about that and mention all those guys that are going to be on there.
What time is this?
Well, shit, I don't know what time it'll be for you. For us over here, it'll be 7 p.m.
So it would be like 3 for me, 4 for me. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure because I could probably catch some of it, but then right after that, me and her are co-hosting a 420 Bonghead Extravaganza on the Richard Inya's show.
If you don't get to watch it that day, watch it the next day. Like it'll still be, like, you know what I mean. You can go to YouTube and watch it and all that. But
I like catching it live, but I'll catch it. I'll catch it on the return. We'll share links.
Yeah, there you go.
I was doing, and I'll check out what you're doing.
Yeah, we were gonna be doing. We do a live stream like that once a month.
That's cool.
Once a month, we get together. We film them in my garage and perform them in my garage, and then we, Gunsmoke RYD puts the footage together in the OBS studio, and we have a show that airs once a month. So that's something we started because of COVID, but we've learned a lot more about it and have been enjoying doing it. So we're just going to keep doing it anyway, even when shit goes back to normal. But I am starting to book actual shows now too.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I actually got a decent little bit coming up. So,
nice.
I mean, just like it kind of helps me out having some connections from Cryptid. You know what I mean?
Right.
But also, I've got a couple little shits that just came from N8Money. You know what I mean? So, but fucking, I got all this shit written down, so I don't forget none of
it. Right.
But April 23rd, I'm gonna be in South Carolina for a metal show.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, N8Money, I'll do fucking metal shows and rap shows and anything else in between. You know what I'm saying? Just to get my name out there. So
yeah, that's good marketing.
Yeah, well, the kind of shit I play isn't like fucking, soft fucking pop rap going and playing a metal show. You know what I'm saying? So
your shit's energetic. It blends. It definitely blends.
Fucking yeah, that's in South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina. I'll be there April 23rd with a bunch of different metal bands, like 5 different metal bands. It's at a place called Pub 61.
Okay.
Yeah. These guys, this like group of people called the THC. It stands for the Heavy Metal Collective, and they're who's putting on the show. So I got that through them. And then this guy I played with Encrypted hit me up about May. I'm going to West Virginia. I'm gonna play May 22nd. I'll be in West Virginia. I forget, he didn't tell me the name of the venue yet, but I'll be West Virginia May 22nd. So I got some shit coming up soon.
Yeah, tag me in all your stuff, bro.
What's up?
Tag me in your stuff, and I'll make sure I share it out there.
Oh yeah. I will for sure. Yeah.
I lost my train of thought though.
We fucking in June we're putting together a local thing. It's gonna be called Wicked Spitters. And it's gonna be isolated beings and me and Bloodlust. Basically all the same guys that are on the 420 live stream.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna just be a live stream, it's gonna be an actual show in Northeast Maryland. And we're gonna have some other artists on there added with us. A little bit, at least 2 or 3 others. So that'll be a cool little like kind of underground festival kind of a feel, you know what I mean? Like outside, you know, a good portion of the day kind of a thing. Those are fun, man.
Yeah, they are. I've
Yeah.
gone to you. I've always enjoyed them. I went to an SRH Fest. I think it was 2010, and I've been to like Ozfest in 2000. I mean, the outdoor shows blow my mind because it's just so huge. There's so many people.
I remember Ozfest 2001 very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a very big deal for me, man. Like that I was 13 or 14 and it was like my first heavy concert. Heavy, like real heavy concert.
Yeah.
Like I had when I was 11, my dad took me to see Kiss, which was
nice.
still fucking awesome.
Cool.
But Ozfest, I remember just getting there early in the morning, and it was just fucking awesome, man. That was a great day.
I think I was 22 in 2000. 22. And I was drunk from the get go. Like Head P was the opener on the main stage and shit.
Yeah.
No bullshit. I started the very first pit in the lawn in the far back and shit. We had it going, but we were so drunk by the time we walked in there, dude. It was bad. Like I made it like 4 songs, and then like I rolled out of there, and then this old dude that came with us, he was like, "Bro, you started it. You gotta get back in there." And I gave me a beer, drag it down, somersault, reverse pit. I was so dead. Like when System Down came back on, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm kind of sitting on the outside of this. I already went full bore for head. I'm kind of good." It was good. It was good. It was probably maybe I think that was the 3rd show I ever went to. My first show was Sublime, No Doubt and Guttermouth, like 9 months before Brad died. And then
it was those 3 bands together.
Yeah. At the Soma in San Diego, the old Soma that was out there before they redid everything. It was a badass. Like it's a flash. I was like 18 years old, 17 years old. And next one I saw was Kansas and Styx. Definitely not Kiss, but I saw that and that was cool. And then it was Ozfest and then Rob Zombie. And no, I did Rob Zombie before that, Monster Magnet. Then I did Ozfest. That's right. Because it was the second time I'd seen Rob Zombie. Yeah. Which is pretty dope. See old ass Ozzy out there on the stage.
You're saying old ass Ozzy, but he wasn't even that old then. That was like 20 years ago. Now he's old. Now he's old.
Now, yeah, who would expect he made it this long? You know what I mean?
Dude, that's gonna be a terrible day. I don't even want to talk about it.
Right.
I don't even want to talk about that. That's gonna be that just one of those people, man. Like you don't want something to happen to them. You know what I mean?
Right. That'll be our Michael Jackson moment. Like, because my lady and other people cried when Michael Jackson died. Like, I feel like that would be.
I didn't give a flying fuck. I didn't give a flying fuck. I mean, I ain't trying to be a dick or nothing, man. But you know what I mean? Like, if anything, I fucking appreciate Michael Jackson more now because I'm making beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm studying drum machines and different types of musical production and shit. So I appreciate Michael Jackson more now than back when I was just straight into metal. And fucking most of my life I was pretty much mostly into metal. And I didn't really fuck with Michael Jackson, regardless of how talented he was and shit, just because I
That's
mean,
your thing.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I definitely have a different. I have a some now. I'm able to relate to something in the music to make me interested in the music, and that's the drum machines. So, but yeah, like because the way I make music for N8Money, all my fucking songs have a different drum machine for the beats. So it makes
Right.
my snare sound different, makes my bass drum sound different. You know what I mean?
Right.
It keeps the songs from all sounding the same.
Right. Which is bad on an album when it just sounds like one really long ass song.
Which metal definitely suffers from that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
See,
know.
that's the thing I hate when I get an album and I know it's gonna be really dope. And I'm like, yeah, these songs are great, but they're all the same, so I don't really feel the album. Like
Yeah.
I like to see the little differences in artists' their creativity, but yet being able to blend stuff where it's a sonically moving album versus like everybody now single, 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 which is how you stay relevant and everything. I get it, but damn, can we have a good ass album? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, man. I love albums. I like to listen to the album start to finish. So
Right? I probably
yeah.
wouldn't play a record really on a record player, but I want records just because I want to hold it. Like I want the old records though. Like you smell the history on them and shit. You know what I mean? They've been in some stoner's room for fucking 40 years and stuff. Like
Yeah.
the history
I
to it, the owning of it.
I only had a couple actual vinyl records. Well, I don't want to say a couple. I probably had 15 to 20 that were like my dad's when he was a kid.
Right, right.
And some of them were fucking dope too, man. Like the way those old like Kiss vinyl records look with the covers and
Mm-hmm.
like the shit that you pull out and all that. I mean,
Right,
they were tight. But
right.
other than that, I grew up in the CD era. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was all about going to the fucking mall and getting the CD and shit like that. But man, even me like being into music like that, I fucking had to get rid of the CD deal because those motherfuckers get all fucking scratched up and shit, and fucking you put the motherfucker in, it won't play. It's just a pain in the fucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
They are. They absolutely are. And it was heartbreaking when something like that happened to it. So then you're like, okay, fuck you, Napster. Or, that's how old I am, yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember Napster. I remember that
Yeah.
shit really well. Like the whole ordeal with Metallica and the fucking all that whole thing.
That shit was funny because they did a music awards or whatever, and they had the dude from Napster come out and present an award, and Lars was like 3 rows in front of him and shit. He came out there and he talked mad shit. He had a shirt that said something about copyright this or some shit. Like he talked mad shit, and Ulrich just had to sit there. Lars was just like, "Fuck." Oh, this dude
Uh,
just talked crap to him. I was like, "Oh, this is great." I mean, it's inevitable. Everyone's going to steal all the music. I mean, it's just the way it is.
yeah, I mean it's hard to imagine things being different at this point. It's been that way so long.
Right, right.
Uh,
Which is true, but I mean, at least we don't have to worry about CDs no more.
yeah.
But then again, look at iPods and Zunes and shit. Like those things came and went. Like
Oh,
phones became them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Goddamn iPhone was an iPod at one time. you know?
I mean, the cell phones covered all the bases. You know what I mean, and it's just going to continue to cover more as time goes on. They're
Right,
just what they're going to be able to do is just going to get more and more advanced, and pretty soon, you're going to be able to do everything on them.
right.
At least in my opinion.
I've seen this leads into something I was going to ask you, but I have seen lately a lot of people, or not a lot of people, about some of these iPhones and stuff now. They've shot videos that were really fucking great with these phones. You know what I mean? Like you're right, they're going more and more into anything. And now related, not related. I also noticed you've directed some videos, right?
Yes, I have.
I know
Yeah.
I saw one the other day, but it surprised me. I was like, oh, holy shit. I just don't remember
Yeah.
who it was now.
I I directed a video for Danny Diablo's rap
Yes.
band.
Yeah.
Spanish People in Control.
Mm-hmm.
SPIC. Really,
Right.
really fucking really cool group, dude. Like, I mean, they're like they're just like street hip hop, you know what I mean? But
Right.
what happened was is I directed my video, the cryptid video with Danny Diablo in Philadelphia, and we shot that at the FDR skate park. And that's like a really well-known skate park. Bam Margera, he lives in the area and he goes there a lot. It's
Yeah.
really it's underneath the Franklin Roosevelt Bridge and it's covered in graffiti. I mean, there isn't a blank spot in the fucking place. I mean,
Nice.
it's completely covered in graffiti. And
Right.
we shot the video for the Cryptid song there. And then after we shot that, I went back to the hotel and shot a video for him.
Okay.
And I did not use a cell phone for that. I
No,
used
no, that's what I was trying
my
to say.
video camera. However, the 410 video that's coming out on April 10th, that was shot with an iPhone 11, and it looks fucking great.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I didn't think you had, but as I was like so separating it, but going into video, they are badass though. And I
Yeah,
don't like iPhones. I'm an Android person. That's what I've always used. She loves her iPhone though.
you know, I don't know if it's just my Android or the Android in general, but my Android, I think I got a little bit of like a problem with the camera because like it's cracked or something. Like I'll still get a decent footage, but it's not like over the top great. But
It's just our Android cameras suck, bro. And
they
I love
do.
it. Yeah,
I
it just
mean,
doesn't look that great, bro. I've never had one that had a really great picture. The
mm,
her iPhone 7 is killer. It's killer pictures, killer video. It looks good. I mean, not like an 11, which is like damn near studio worthy. Like, you can shoot these videos too.
mm,
Yeah. But I mean, still good.
fucking, yeah, the video with the iPhone 11, the camera looked great. It was one of the guys from Isolated Beings used it.
Nice.
Because that's who I shot the video with during the video with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's N8Money featuring Isolated Beings, and
Right.
I was really impressed with that camera. I mean, it looks really good, really
Right.
good. But my Android, I normally do my little promos, like you know what I mean. Like I'll shoot my promos with it, and
Right.
that's okay for that. But I wouldn't want to shoot like a music video with it.
Yeah.
Not unless you're going for like purposely going for a certain look where you want it to
Right.
not look too sharp. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if,
Or you're using one of the filters on the Android or something, just trying to catch an
yeah,
effect. Shit. Yeah.
yeah,
Which is
yeah,
cool. Do you like directing and shooting film?
I do. And it just kind of comes hand in hand with doing music. Like
Mm-hmm.
you eventually you're either gonna just fucking pay people to do it every time you want to film something, or you're just gonna start doing it yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Right.
but I've always liked fucking around with filming and everything. Like Bloodlust in particular is something I'm gonna go deeper into film wise.
Right.
Like short movies, short little episodes of things. I got a little short episode that's going to be coming out uh relatively soon, and it just like because I got like horror movies and shit like that,
Right.
and Bloodlust is more of a story. So it gives me an opportunity to go a little bit farther in that direction, than
Right.
just a straight to the point music video, you know. So yeah, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna put that first uh like bloodlust little short
Okay.
episode out, because it's only a few minutes, but I feel like in that few minutes you get a lot. You know what I
Right.
mean? Just the way it's cut up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so it should be pretty soon. Should be pretty soon. Next couple of weeks, I hope to put that out.
Right. Had to go. Mom just got home. Bye. They say that every time too. I don't know if it's I don't know who the hell it is. But if you're
Mom
under,
just got in.
yeah, they say that all the time too. But I don't know, dude. Like they play with my mind. I don't know who it is. Hey, but it's an 18 older show. It's for adults, and you cheated and got on here. You stole your mommy's password. Damn it.
You know,
All right.
I don't know if you remember, but it was probably a couple weeks ago. Now I had hit you up and asked you to vote for me on.
Yes, I saw that.
I won that contest. So
Congratulations. Yes, I saw that the other day. That's badass, bro.
thanks,
That's
man. Yeah,
badass.
yeah,
Yeah, congratulations. I'm still waiting to hear what happened with the Replicon one.
yeah. I remember I voted for you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as far as I know, you can still go and vote for me at replicon.com for podcast of the year. It's on the couch with DJ Gonzo there, but really that's not our name. It's the couch. But yeah, look for it. It's on the couch. You can go vote for me.
Yeah, I think I voted for a couple of the different categories. Like
Nice.
there was one like album of the year or something like that.
Yeah, they had a bunch of them, producer of the year and shit. Like, there's a lot of people on there for the graphics and stuff. I had to vote for a couple different people through there. Uh, Tom Wood, Tom Wood's been on the show. He's a good dude. I voted for him at least a couple times. I had to vote for everybody a couple times. Some people I went a little heavier for, but what the fuck? No, we don't know who it is. Okay, cool. All right. Um, what else we got, bro? What else you want to talk about?
Shit, man. Fucking what else I got? I'm making beats for other people and shit. So anybody out there can hit me up for a fucking custom beat. You know what I mean? I'll make it to what they want. You know, I play guitar, bass, drums. I program drums, keyboards. You know what I'm saying? So I can make people what they want. You know what I'm saying? Uh, right now I'm making beats for uh an album that I have coming out uh with my rap band, which is me and the two guys from Isolated Beings together, and that's called Death Triple X.
Oh, okay.
DETH. It's DETH and then triplex. But we call it triple X instead of triplex.
Okay.
So it's Death Triple X. And I'm making beats for that. And I'm making beats for local rapper Gunsmoke RYD. I make beats for I guys had a guy inquire just today, another guy added. Plus I got beats that I'm just putting up for sale on the internet too. So I've been making beats and I'm trying to get out there more with that. So anybody, just if you're looking for a one-off song or a whole album project, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Just I'm
Okay.
willing to do it. So
Well, you definitely are keeping yourself busy.
yeah, definitely. Because I mean, for me personally, I feel like I'm much happier when I am staying busy, especially doing shit I like to do, like music. Just feel a lot more sane when I'm staying busy with it. Yeah. Uh,
Right.
but yeah, Death Triple X is something I wanted to talk about because that's an album I'm working on. Trying to see what else. I got another 10-song N8Money album that's almost done. I just don't know when I'm gonna actually release it. It
Okay.
might be toward like the fall or something like that, but it's pretty much done. It's completely tracked. I'm just waiting for a couple features, which they're gonna be uh done. Actually, I'm only waiting on one feature now because the one I was waiting on, I literally just got like last night.
Okay.
So I only got one feature I'm waiting on, and that's getting done in a week or two. So it's pretty much done. It's just going to be mixing. That's going to be done
Right.
for that album.
What's the album you just dropped? Was it
Grip the Mic.
Grip the Mic? Okay.
Yeah, and that's on Spotify and all the other shit, but I'm pushing people to listen to it on Spotify.
Okay. I don't remember if I went to it or not.
Sure
Think
you've
I
heard
did.
a couple. I'm sure you've heard at least a couple of the songs.
Yeah. What the fuck just happened here? Sorry, I was tripping on this fucking stupid pin. I don't know how they work. It's coming apart on me. Anyways, yeah, Spotify. But I don't know if I actually had followed yet or not. But I will make sure that I get it on there. I gotta make sure I pay for Spotify again. It's actually
I
worth
don't
it.
think you actually have to pay for it.
Well, I mean, I pay for it just because I don't want the commercials, and so I can listen to a solid album without it being shuffled around and everything else.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I mean, once I found out that you don't have to pay for it to listen to shit, like that made me feel better about promoting it to people because like, even if they don't pay for it, they can at least listen to a couple songs.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I mean, that makes a lot of sense to tell people to listen to it there. You know, that and obviously
Right.
YouTube has the whole album. You
Okay.
know, all you got to do is type my name up top and the fucking my album and my single come up on the little squares up top, like how shit does on YouTube. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Right.
yeah, but fucking blood. I'm also making beats for Bloodlust, and his first album will be out early summer. We only got we got the last two songs we're working on, and one out of those two songs is almost done. So it's almost done. So that's another record I'm working on that'll
Okay.
be out really soon.
All right. Well, once these start getting rolling and coming out, we'll bring you back on. There's one thing I noticed in our conversation. It makes me laugh because someone we both have talked about does the same thing. Me, you, and Danny Diablo both say "but fucking." Like in little like I noticed you say it, I say it, and like I noticed Diablo did. I hit him. I was like, "Danny, you say butt fucking too." They get lost in but fucking, and you catch what your idea was. But it comes out to everybody butt fucking. So I mean, the three of us are butt fuckers. I guess I don't know what to say.
Oh man, as
Yeah,
long as it's a girl
there you go. Right, man. Unless you're getting your
of
groceries.
age, of
Huh?
age, as long as
Okay.
it's a girl of age.
Right. Yes. Thank you for
Gotta throw
specifying.
that in there.
Right. Shaving Sun's back, and they said, okay, she left with dad for a few. There's something wrong with you
Your parents
shaving
shouldn't be leaving you
fun.
home at 9 o'clock.
No,
at night
definitely.
at
When
home.
you watch this show, I have to say your parents are doing a horrible job because you're watching this show.
At 9 o'clock at night,
If it's 9 o'clock,
unsupervised.
it could be later for them, you know?
Right. Like, what the hell are your parents doing? Like, Why aren't you in bed?
I feel like I should give like parenting advice to this person now. Like Richard Nunez says.
So you wouldn't let your kids watch this show?
No.
No, not until they're older. No, my show gets bad sometimes, bro. Like bad. Like
We have
I
an
feel
18 or older clause on our show.
yeah, I feel bad about some of these shows have just been bad. Like it's just been vulgar, just bad. But it gets that
Like
way
sometimes
sometimes.
my 14-year-old son will pop on and want to watch, and I have to tell him like, "Hey, Xavier's on here," and like you can tell like because there's a whole switch up in his mood and like everything.
Everything changes.
Yeah, because like it's not appropriate and like
No. And it also goes off everyone else's humor because my humor is all over the place. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I'm bad sometimes. Yeah, I say some dumb shit sometimes. I have to say that. But this kid here, I don't know. I don't think it's a kid.
I don't think it's a kid either. But if it's a kid, they probably should stop watching the show.
Yes.
Like,
You know, in all
if
honesty,
it's a kid, I'm not comfortable with them watching it, and they're watching almost like they watch every single one of our shows.
Hey,
So, like, I want to believe it's not a kid, but if you are a kid, I'm gonna have to ask you to like stop watching our shows, or at least stop commenting so we don't know you're watching.
come back
Mike,
on. Yeah, huh?
tell me if you agree with this.
Okay.
When we were kids, like 12 and 13, and we were sitting at the lunch table or whatever, we were saying the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if not worse, like yeah, bad. I know, but still, like I feel like I have to. I don't know. This is my second go around. I'm trying to be a better parent this time.
I got you.
But this person wants to go motorcycle riding with them. Well, okay, go motorcycle riding. Be careful. Wear helmets and pads and stuff.
You don't wear pads on a motorcycle. You wear a helmet.
Go say jackass. Drink a fifth of tequila and go jump some stuff. I don't know. Maybe not good advice, but you know. She's sitting over here like, what the fuck's wrong with you? No, don't do that. Tequila's kind of harsh. Drink some whiskey. Or if you're in the East Coast, moonshine. But anyways, all right, but we're hitting that hour mark. It's been great, dude. I really enjoyed the interview.
Oh man, I could stay talking with you, man. I had a good time.
Oh, most definitely, bro. We could go at any time. Like, I'll bring you back on. Who were we talking about? Yeah, I'll definitely bring you back on, bro. I like
I
to
mean,
network.
I have shit coming up and going on, so whenever you bring me on, I'll probably have something to fucking promote. So
You got a bunch of stuff on. You made me have to check out some really cool shit too, and more
yeah.
crypto. The next year I get one. I don't know. Shaving the fun is blowing my mind. All right, brother. You guys have a good night. Everyone that tuned in, thank you for tuning in. What is that? When we hear this with a little outro.
Thanks for having me on.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff you skirt. Thanks for having you on. Sorry, bro.
We still
You're like
live?
we're still alive. Yes.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, bro. Anytime. Like I said, I enjoy these conversations with people from states that I've never been to. You know, just to hear people's different ideas on stuff, and I like to vibe with people. And next time you bring it on, I'll introduce you to that asshole who was talking. You get to meet Mr. Kitty Lovins. All right, folks. What we got coming up next Wednesday is Obnoxious. He's on the couch. Go check him out from Suburban Noise Records. Then on the 20th, 420, he has what is yours again? What do you got going on?
420 Feds live stream show.
Yes.
It's going to
And
be
then-
me, Gunsmoke, Old Man West, Bloodlust, and Isolated Beings.
Nice. Okay. And then go check him out, and then go over to the Richard Indian Show, YouTube and Facebook. We got the 420 Bong Hit Extravaganza. You think you can take some fat bong rips? You think, I don't know. We got tons of categories. Tune in, smoke some weed with everybody. It's going to be fun. We got Tommy Lucero, Brad As Is, 2 dope-ass comedians coming on. The Living Dead Girl. I'm there. Richard Indian is there. And we'll also have Bourbon Johnson from the Weekly Spin. All right, folks, we're out.